Hi, my name is Joe Rodriguez, President of Team Management Consultants. Our mission is to improve government effectiveness, balance the federal budget, and reduce the national debt. Our country is being torn apart by competing interests, and therefore it is important that we step back and see what we're doing to ourselves. We will propose a concept on how to reduce the risk and costs for new federal projects and programs. Therefore, it is very important that we focus on solving problems rather than trying to blame each other or who takes credit. If we are serious about solving problems, balancing the federal budget, and reducing the national debt, then we must find a concept that will accomplish our goals. What is the concept? The phased development process has been used by our government and companies to reduce the risk and costs for new projects. Most people have used the phased development process in baking a cake, buying a new home, planning a wedding, or some special occasion. You already know something about what we want to accomplish. What is the concept? In my examples, I will use my experience from two large projects that involve many people, different companies, and millions of dollars. One was very successful while the other was not. We will learn how we can apply the knowledge to today's problems. The example is writing computer programs called software. You can change the word software to anything that you want to develop. The software development process has a numbered phase. Phase 0 is when you're trying to determine what you want to accomplish. Phase 1 is where you create the external design of how it's going to look. Phase 2 is called the detailed design, sometimes referred to as the internal design. Phase 3A is where the actual coding is taking place, and Phase 3B is where internal and external testing is done on a limited basis. Phase 4 is when you get the final approval for general availability, and Phase 5 is when you provide ongoing maintenance and modifications. This chart describes what is happening at the different phase level. Notice on the right side I have a group size column. A 1 indicates that you have a small group. It gets bigger when you move to phase 1, even bigger on phase 3, and usually will peak out during 3A, which is the writing and merging of the different programs. 3B is you begin to see a downturn in the number of people. General availability, phase 4, again you reduce the number of people, and on phase 5 it's actually smaller. The same thing applies to the cost. Generally people will drive the cost of the project. Management roles. Senior management provides the funds and resources to accomplish a specific objective. In order to have a successful project, senior management must provide a steady hand over the entire project and provide the project manager the resources needed to accomplish the task. The project manager is a person with the overall responsibility of managing the project on schedule and within budget. Department managers are responsible to accomplish a certain part of the overall project. In a large project, you will have many department managers and perhaps hundreds or thousands of people working on the project. The project manager has 3 variables to work with. They are function, time, and cost. When you change the function or increase the function, you will also increase time and the cost. A successful project. The project manager of a very large project was concerned about the current status of the different parts of the project. During regular status meetings, all the department managers were saying they were on time. No one wanted to admit they were behind schedule and delay the entire project. An advisor to the project manager recommended I be given the task of determining the status of the project. Even though I had not been involved in the project, I quickly determined the project was 1 to 3 months behind schedule. The actual schedule delay was 3 months. The reason I could make that determination was the detailed planning that was done during Phase 1 and Phase 2. Each task had a start date and a completion date. Later, I was assigned to another development group that was not successful. The reason they failed to complete projects on time was senior management kept changing the requirements of the project. Each time they changed the requirement, it pushed the project back. The morale of the people working on the project was very low because they never had the gratification of completing anything. How would you feel if you had worked on something for months or years and then was discarded? It was a tragedy because it wasted human resources, time, and money. Time is something you can never get back. When the Congress or President begin a new project, it is very important to clearly define the role of senior management and project manager. The phase development process should be used to reduce the risk and cost of new programs. What have you learned? When you learn something new, the knowledge can become more powerful and meaningful if you can apply it to something real. The more you use the knowledge, the more success you will have. More success means more confidence. Apply the knowledge. Let us apply what you have learned to the CBS 60 Minutes program, The $60 Billion Fraud. When you view the program, don't try to put blame on anyone, but look at the program from a wide perspective. It is obvious something is not right when a problem will fester for 40 years. Think, do you want to put blame or do you want to fix the problem? Your assignment is to view the 60 Minutes program and determine who has the overall responsibility, education, experience, resources needed to stop and prevent Medicare fraud. Let me know what you find out or attach your comment on the video below. Summary. When people are in a hurry to get something done, remember the phase development process, most especially when it is new, complex, and expensive. Now, John Wooten can summarize this better than I can. If you don't have the time to do it right, when will you have the time to do it over? What can you do? You can write the President, Senators, and your Congressman about our proposal. Communicate with your friends and business associates. Become a member of our organization and support our mission. And who else can benefit from this information? For more information, I'd like to invite you to visit our website at teammanagementconsultants.com, or you can contact me at joerod2000@gmail.com. And thank you for your time.